Hey guys, what's going on? This is Namkraft and welcome to another Starcraft English commentary. Let's continue to check out the legs of the various pro gamers in the Korean Broodwar scene to see how much they're preparing for the upcoming ASL. This time around, I'm going to be having Bisu versus Hero. Bisu, of course, a very high contender always for the ASL title because he has not yet won one. And same could be said about Hero. He's very strong. He's considered one of the great Zergs, together with Soki and Soma and Queen. I think those are considered the 4 great Zergs. But we shall see if he's going to be great today. The map we're looking at is going to be Dominator, 3-player map. And you can see the map stats right here from the Protoss perspective. Protoss is going to be quite disadvantaged on this map, as you can see, with the win rate only about 45.3%, and you can already see the stats of the player card there from the perspective of Bisu. So enjoy that. Let me just go ahead and show you now the player card of Hero, so you have an idea as to how he is doing these days. This is Hero's player card. We are seeing what looks to me like a 9-pool without Overlord Hero, and as for Bisu, he is possibly going to be in some serious problem here. He's going to be going for 12 Nexus. He's got to time this right. With a 3-player map, the rush distance is not far, but it's not short either. It's kind of in between. It's not like Roaring Current where it's very far off. But it's not that, close either. Anyways, Hero will see that this probe is here. He's gonna kind of doesn't know anything yet because right now he doesn't know if it is going to be the second probe coming out to scout or it was the first probe, but now he's gonna suspect the first probe, and we shall see some Zerlings getting made there from the side of Hero. 6 Zerlings are going to be underway. From the perspective of Bisu, he's gonna be super careful. Yeah, there's the probe. There's the probe. The Zerlings already come up, and here is the probe trying to slow down the Zerling as much as possible. The cannons are not gonna be on time. Bisu's gotta do some magical trick here. There's the probe, and there are the Zerlings, and they're coming across the map fast and furious. There's gonna be a gateway. Bisu has enough money for a gateway. He's gotta have to pull some probes from the main base. He's pulling so many probes. He's putting 8 probes, and then this one is going to be 9. That one in the main is from here is going to be a 10 probe defense here. I mean, behind his Hero is going to try to expand and play the long game. The Zerglings have arrived. What is the plan? They will go inside. They will try to get it inside of the main, and one of the probe has got a snipe. More probes going to get sniped, but the Zerglings get destroyed. 2 Zerglings down. The Zerglings will try to go inside of the main. The probe is going to try very hard to block here, and looks like good perfect block there from Bisu. He only loses, I think, 2 probes total. I think that is very good, and those probes are ready to come back into mineage. Or what should I say, into whatever, the expansion, right? Is going to be the plan here behind this. We are going to be seeing no Zerling with speed. Just going to be just 2 Zerlings. Very good for Hero to actually keep his Zerlings. Now the Zealot is going to get pumped out. So do we have the hotkeys of the players? Today I don't have the hotkeys of the players. So I guess we're going to be just take a short break because we don't actually see what is the next build from Hero, but I think it's going to be 3 Hatch Hydras. I think 3 Hatch Hydras is very simple, logical follow-up to this build here. That's going to be the first Zealot. So let me just quickly show you the ELO stats this week for the various player, and there is going to be the Zealot coming out to attack. This Zerling is already damaged, and that is going to force Hero into making additional Zerlings that he doesn't want. He will make a few drones yet. Bisu is, of course, I mean, with this one Zealot, he can sack it because he knows that the economy of Hero is quite bad. So he would rather have his Zealots than actually to have the enemy able to make a few more drones. So I think that's going to be better here. There's the Zealot coming across the map. We shall have a second Zealot as well, as the Overlord can see it. Bisu is not yet upgrading this forge. There are going to be 4 Zerlings coming out to support. The Zealot will check out the 3rd base. There's a drone coming out. What is the plan here? There's going to be additional Zerlings. Zerling with speed just started, so it would take a long time for it to complete. And Bisu, in the meantime, is going to hide in the corner. We shall see if he is going to be able to hide correctly or not. He's going to try to go all the way in here And there is only one Zerling at a time can attack. And yeah, I think Hero is gonna play it right here. He will not actually engage just yet. He just used the drone to actually mine. Behind this, additional Zerlings are gonna be made here, as well as Lairs completed. And Zerlings is gonna try to surround. Looks like this is a nice attack, and Bisu has found a perfect angle to sit his Zealot. Additional Zerlings are made in the corner. There's going to be Spire. There's going to be Spire coming from Hero here. And west to Zealot. I think it died. It died there, but now Hero doesn't see the entrance. He needs to see the entrance of the second Zealot. He sees it. This drone is going to get pushed away. One drone is going to get sniped. That is so unfortunate. I think Hero shouldn't have pulled that drone and attack. He should just immediately send it towards the main base. But now this Zealot with 3 kills is 4 kills, so he's going to lose. That was very good, decent attacks here on Bisu. And behind this, he is going to be going for Forge upgrade. His first courses is not yet coming up, but he has started the +1 already, which is nice. Very nice. Zerg Spire is coming up to about 50%. So I guess it is going to be the time for me to start to thank some of my fans who have supported me in the last 30 days, who will have access to the next video, which is going to be guaranteed to be epic. So go ahead and check out the private playlist that is mentioned in the video description. If you have access to this video, you will see it in that playlist, but otherwise you will just watch it a little bit later with the rest of the crew here. And I'll just quickly highlight their names. There are 4 members of the Gym Raiders Club. Thank you very much for your support. Their names have been mentioned in the top side of the screen. And in addition, I'd like to especially thank 3 more people. First is going to be Mr. David Polypoid. Mr. David Polypoid. Oh my god, this group gets all the way inside. I need to know your Gmail address. Go ahead and send me an email, Mr. David Polypoid. I need to know what exactly are your coordinates on this map. Polypoid, thank you very much, Mr. David Polypoid. And the 2% is going to be Mr. Nick S. Very sad to have you go. But you know, it was a very fun and memorable memories together. So I really appreciate the late night fun and exotic maneuvers that we did to each other. Anyways, there's gonna be some scourges coming out, and Bisu's gonna have a cannon already in the main. He's gonna hide his horses, and he's gonna move as Zealot across the map. Very nice. And one more person I'd like to thank is also another person who is part of the King of Blades. This is Mr. Luca. Wait, hold on. Can I see him? Wait, can I see him? Wait, I can see him. Yes, Mr. Luca. Thank you very much. Roger that. Mr. Luca from Germany. I've never been. Oh, I have been to Germany. I have been to Germany. I have been to Berlin. I've been to Frankfurt. I've been to Hamburg. I've been to your beautiful country. So, danke. Thank you very much, Mr. Luca. And I guess that is going to be it with the rest of the thanking business. What are we seeing on this map? The Scourges. We're going to try to, trail those Zealot. We have how many courses in the main? We have about 3. We have 4, excuse me. And we just will try to dive in. We will just check the defenses for Bisu a little bit. This cannon is delayed. And at least the Zealot were able to give us a bit of a spotting position onto those forces. And looks like the Scourges will dive in. The Scourges take 1 hit, but not able to kill any courses. And now Hero's in some trouble here because he's going to get pushed back. The Scourges will try to come across, but Bisu is largely held this very nicely. He didn't lose any courses. Okay, as you can see, there was a very nice close Scourge attack, and now the number of courses is down to 3. But I think +1 has completed. So we expect, I think Bisu has stopped making any more courses, even though he's got +1, he's going to start with his core range upgrade for the Dragoons very quickly. There's a Dark Templar moving across the map, and does Hero see it? I think he does. He's got a Sunken there. That Dark Templar takes a couple of hits, and now it's going to get escorted away. Bisu is going to have to find an opening. We still have those 5 mutants. What kind of upgrades are we seeing from the Zerg side? What is this upgrade? I don't even know the name of this thing. I guess it is going to be faster overlord movement. As you can see, this looks like speed. I don't know what is the meaning of this symbol. It doesn't mean, it looks like a mattress. And it looks like someone just some very skinny guy with 2 legs on a mattress. That's what it looks like, but that is supposed to represent overlord speed, so go figure. And this is Groove Spine, which means Hydra's attack range. Okay, not bad. He said that's gonna have to back up here. And where the courses do we have? We still just have 4 courses, but we will have massive Dragoons now. The Dragoons are there at just the right moment. There are some clone Scourges, but it will get escorted out. Very nice dancing movement between both of these players. The courses will back up now, but Bisu is gearing up to a huge attack. coming forward now. Behind us, what are we seeing from the Zerg side? Additional upgrades. There's the Hydrant with the speed about to complete soon. Additional hatcheries coming up. Vision chamber as well. Coming in with the missile attack. That is going to be the air attack for the Hydras, I believe. That's right. And from the Protoss side, we have the High Templar's energy. Side Storm upgrade, which is also underway. Overlord with speed is completed. So Hero is gonna be able to put these Dark Templar out of its misery, but he needs to hurry up, and he does find it. The Dark Templar is trying to run away as much as possible. The Overlords are trying to run around and find it. Anyways, they're massive Dragoons, and there's a Robotics. Bisu is not yet moving out, but he's gonna try to take an expansion here. Zelle will try to come out here and snipe this probe. The pylon is gonna fall, possibly, we shall see. We just might decide to dive in at some point in the future. Where the Hydra force? Okay, we have a sizable Hydra force, but I think Bisu's got plenty of ground army. Bisu's ground army is looking very strong. The Nexus goes down. Then the probe is gonna get sniped, but that's fine because the Dragoons will push these Mutas away, and we have additional units gonna come across the map. Bisu, I think, is doing quite okay. And Hero is also expanding himself, but he needs to get things done very soon, guys. There's a Dark Templar put on hold position so that any drones moving across this area is gonna get attacked by that Dark Templar. We might have a major battles happening soon. Dragoons and Zealots are moving forward. Looks like Bisu's gonna get surrounded, but most of these Zealots need to back down a little bit here because they are gonna be shredded to pieces by the Hydras. Where are the storms coming? There are going to be the storms. Very nice. The first storm was beautifully dodged by Hero. He's going to come across the map. We want to actually, attack in here and take out any kind of reinforcements and drive Bisu back behind us. The cannon's going to be coming up at the third base. The Hydralisk will try to attack. They're not able to find any source of High Templars, and Hydra's attack against this base. There are two Zealots waiting. We have a Dark Templar that just kind of got restationed here from North Africa back to the European theater of war. And with that in mind, Bisu's going to try to hold these areas. Hydras are moving back. What are we seeing inside of the bases here of the two players? We have Lurker aspect about to complete. Bisu's with a huge ground army. He's going to move across the map very greatly here, and a lot of dangers in the air for Hero. He needs to defend this correctly. He doesn't have Lurkers yet. Lurkers are not yet done, so he's going to have to fight this with his bare hands. And Bisu's also got tons of storms ready. We're just going to try to come in here, but they could not snipe any High Templars. As you can see, the Corsairs are there to get rid of all of those mutants, and there's going to be a storm. The High Templar is very damaged. He was able to cast one good storm, though, to damage those forces, and now Bisu's going to be on the low ground. But look at the attack, and not enough forces from Hero. Hero is going to try to reinforce from the northern side. Those armies are arriving way too late, and now Bisu gains the high ground advantage. The Hydras will be on the low ground. We might have a few more storms coming. Still plenty of energy remaining for those High Templars. This one's got two storms. He will cast a great storms, and still two more storms being available. He's gonna cast one soon. He will cast it. He's not casting it. Yeah, he does. He does. There's gonna be reinforcement from this side. But look at Bisu's army coming from inside of the main base. He's gonna come out and just win this very easily. He's got his third base saturated. The fourth base is so saturated from Hero. But GG. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next game right after this. See you soon. Bye bye.